What's going on, guys? This is James from the Research Revolution. Hey, I just wanted to ramble on about something that's really frightening. Today, I was in Los Angeles at the Southwest Special DPS office, and it was because I was trying to see a doctor, and I have a really bad ear infection, and basically I couldn't afford the ear drops that were $250. Long story short, I had to go to this office, and I had to see what was going on as far as with my LA Care, which is like, I don't know, what, Obamacare, whatever. You have to have some sort of insurance. You can't just go to a clinic or anywhere and, you know, you need to be covered. Obviously, you guys know that. But the part of the story that I wanted to get into today was when I was in here. I was periscoping on the way, just on Twitter, just around LA. I had to drive, I don't know, about 40 minutes to here. And then when I got there was no sitting room, so I found a place to stand, and I was on my phone. And while I was checking my Twitter and stuff, a man grabbed my phone, and he was black, and he said that I wasn't filming or anything. And also, just to let you know this, it wasn't even pointed at him. I was just holding it up like you would if you're on it. But he grabbed my phone, and I don't know what he expected, but I told him not to touch my phone or me, just like if any man would touch my property or me or anything. Now, this turned into the craziest situation ever, because I got threatened. There was a lot of people that weren't even involved in this situation that started, saying that I had white privilege and all this stuff, and it was the most surreal thing. It was the most surreal thing ever. There was ladies that were like mothers. They were black, but they were siding not with that guy, because after I had, stood up, just like I would stand up to any man that did that, grab my phone. But there was this kind of gangster guy that had nothing to do with it, and he was saying the most awful things to me, just calling me names, saying he wanted to go out and, kill me, all this stuff. And what I found very disturbing was that these elderly ladies, they were laughing along with him, and he was being the most rudest person ever. And I would expect people not to get involved first, but what had happened is, and I don't want to come off as if this was a black and white situation, but all the black people it seemed like they were ganging up on me. Yes, I was one of the only white people in there, and it was very scary. I would expect people to kind of mind their own business. It had nothing to do with this guy. And then on top of that, what he was saying to me, I was just taken aback. I was just ignoring him. But ignoring him, he was saying, he was being loud and staring me down, and he was saying that it was my white privilege or whatever while I'm in the office, obviously for people that need help trying to get medical services. So I don't know where my privilege was. I guess it's just my skin color. And I don't know. I was just so taken aback. But people started echoing this. I felt like I was being ganged up on. Not only that, the security guard came up to me, not the guy that was threatening me and telling me that he wanted to take me out and smash my face and all this stuff, and I had white privilege and all this other stuff. But he came up to me, and I had found a seat by this time, and I was sitting. I wasn't responding to anything. I didn't know where to look because it felt like I was being ganged up on a lot. And all I wanted to say, I'm sorry that this video went long, but all I wanted to say is race relations are at an all-time worst. I didn't know that they were this bad. I didn't know that this white guilt, white whatever it is, it's and I really blame the media for this. It was something that literally was worse than like out of the book 1984. It was horrifying. But I just didn't say anything. I didn't provoke anything. At one time, the guy told me, he kept saying to go outside with him because he wanted to kick my ass. And I said, you're more than welcome to go outside. And he kind of was confused by that. And I said that you're more than welcome to go outside by yourself. But I don't know what you expect me to do. You know, I'm not going to go outside and fight. And then, you know, he was calling me all kinds of names. I was checking. Meanwhile, it was just the most incredible. I wish I could have had this on video. It was just the most wildest thing. It seemed like I was being ganged up on for being white. And I have never had that happen to me. And it was kind of a frightening thing. And on top of that, you know, like I was saying, women, or this one woman who seemed like, I don't know, kind of an older woman, a mother, maybe a young grandmother. This guy was giving high fives to these other, you know, guys, and for being just really bad people, just really insulting, saying the most horrible stuff, inciting violence. It's just crazy, man. Thanks for listening, guys.